Buckle up, everybody, because today we're taking a deep dive into the world of electric vehicles.
Ooh, exciting.
Specifically, a car that's been making waves lately,
Huh?
the Dongfeng Nammi 01 EV.
I've heard a lot of buzz around this one.
Yeah, it's got this really interesting combination of features and a price that's got people talking. So,
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to bring it all down for today. What makes this car so special? Why it's got the attention of EV enthusiasts. So
Let's jump in.
yeah, let's dive right in. So first off, one of the things that really stands out about the Nammi 01 is that it comes in not just one, not just two, but three different versions.
Three different flavors.
Three different flavors. Yeah, exactly. And these are called the E1, the E2, and the E3.
Okay, so what sets them apart?
Well, the big difference comes down to the battery.
Okay.
And consequently the range, so you get to kind of choose the version that fits your needs the best.
So like a choose your own adventure for EV drivers.
Exactly. Yeah. So I guess let's start with like the base model. The E1 and the E2 actually both share the same battery.
Okay.
It's a 31.4 kilowatt hour battery, which gives you a pretty decent range of about 237 kilometers.
237 kilometers. Not bad for a city runabout.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect for like daily commutes, errands around town.
Exactly.
Now, if you're someone who needs a little bit more juice,
Yeah.
you know, maybe you're going on longer trips or you just don't want to have to charge as often, you can step up to the E3.
Okay. More range. More
range, exactly. And that's because it's got a beefier battery,
Okay.
42.3 kilowatt hours to be precise.
Nice.
And that bumps up your range to a pretty impressive 317 kilometers.
That's a pretty significant jump.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes it, a more viable option for people who might be hesitant about an EV because of range anxiety.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, okay.
The price.
The price, yeah.
Because this is one of the things that's really got people buzzing.
Sure.
And for good reason, it's surprisingly affordable.
Right.
Internationally, all three variants seem to be hovering around the $10,400 mark, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's really competitive, especially in the EV market.
Exactly. It's really kind of shaking things up because, for a long time, EVs have been seen as kind of a luxury.
Yeah.
But the Nammi 01 is really making electric mobility accessible to a wider audience. Now, okay, so we've got affordable options, we've got decent range, but what about performance?
Right. Can this thing actually move?
Yeah. Is this going to leave you eating dust or does it have some pep in its step?
Right.
Well, I'm happy to report that it's not a slouch.
Okay, good.
It's actually quite zippy. It's got a 70 kilowatt motor, which allows it to reach a top speed of 140 kilometers per hour.
Not bad.
Yeah. Not a speed demon, but
For a daily driver, that's pretty good.
perfectly adequate for,
Yeah.
merging onto the highway, keeping up with traffic.
Exactly. Yeah.
And speaking of getting up to speed, let's talk about charging because
Yeah.
nobody wants to be waiting around for hours
Right.
to juice up their car.
So how long are we talking?
Well, the good news is that the Nammi 01 supports DC fast charging,
Oh, nice.
which means you can go from 30% to 80% battery in just 30 minutes.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it is. It's really impressive. It's basically like, stopping for a quick coffee break.
Yeah, grab a snack, stretch your legs, and you're ready to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
So far, so good, right?
So far, so good.
Affordable, zippy charges quickly. But what about the inside?
The tech, the interior?
Yeah, is it bare bones or does this car have some tricks up its sleeve?
Right.
Well, I'm happy to report that it's actually quite tech forward.
Okay.
It's got a lot of features that you normally expect to find in a much pricier vehicle.
Oh, like what?
So you've got a large touchscreen display for all your infotainment needs.
Okay.
You've got a Wi-Fi hotspot so you can stay connected on the go.
Nice. Always a plus.
You've got voice control.
Fancy.
Yeah, so you can keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road.
Safety first.
And get this, it even has a 360-degree camera.
Whoa, a 360-degree camera in this.
I know.
That's a game changer, especially for city parking.
It is. It's such a helpful feature, especially, in tight spaces,
Yeah.
parallel parking, you name it.
Yeah, makes things so much easier.
Now, speaking of the infotainment system,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are curious about, does it support the apps and features that we're all used to?
Right.
And the answer is yes.
Okay, good.
You actually have a choice. You can either use the built-in Android Automotive OS,
Okay.
or if you prefer, you can connect your phone with CarPlay or Android Auto.
So you've got options.
You've got options, yeah. They've really thought about creating a seamless and connected driving experience.
I like that. A lot of flexibility there.
Now, before we wrap things up, we got to talk about safety.
Of course, safety is paramount.
Absolutely. So what kind of features are we looking at here?
Well, the Nammi 01 comes equipped with all the standard safety features you'd expect, like airbags, ABS with EBD.
Okay.
But it also has something pretty interesting.
What's that?
L2 AIs.
L2 ADAS. Now, for those of us who aren't familiar with all the technical jargon,
Right.
what does that actually mean?
So L2 ADs stands for Level 2 Advanced Driver Assistance Systems.
Okay.
And essentially, it means that the car offers a suite of driver assistance features to help make driving safer and easier.
So, like, what kind of features are we talking about here?
So some examples include lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control.
So, like, lane keeping assist, that actually helps you stay in your lane.
Exactly.
If you start to drift.
Yeah, it's like having a co-pilot who's gently nudging you back on track.
That's really cool.
Yeah, especially on long drives, or if you get momentarily distracted, it can really help prevent accidents.
That's impressive.
Especially at this price point.
That's like this price point. Yeah, it's really remarkable what they've managed to pack into this car.
It is.
So to sum it all up, the Dongfeng Nammi E01 is offering affordability, modern tech, decent range, and surprisingly good performance.
Exactly. And it really makes you wonder how this is going to impact the wider car market.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I think we're going to see more and more affordable EVs hitting the market.
Right. And that's going to put pressure on traditional car makers.
To keep up.
To keep up, yeah. To innovate, to offer competitive pricing and features.
Yeah, because this is clearly a game changer.
It is, and it's an exciting time to be an EV enthusiast.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me too. And I think for our listeners out there, if you're considering making the switch to electric, the Dongfeng Nammi 01 is definitely worth a look.
Definitely worth checking out.
All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of the Nammi 01 EV.
This was a good one.
Until next time, happy driving.
See you later.
Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. For more detail, you can visit our blog website www.evergreentechtips.com.